Okay, so what up guys, this is your boy Gabi here, and today we are going to be talking about how to write a manga or graphic novel. So giving you tips on how to write it, personally, how I write it. So basically, let's get down to the point over here. So now, the way I write my graphic novel or manga, because I call them both the same thing, and it's because my art has a little bit of inspiration of Japanese manga telling, and my storytelling has a little bit of inspiration of Japanese manga storytelling, kind of like the fight scenes, pretty much the backgrounds of the characters, not based in Japan or any of the religion Japan like, no. It's just like the form of style that they actually write it down, all the little tips and tricks of it. So how to write it. Me personally, and this is one very good example of how I do it, is that I write my story, my graphic novel or manga, whatever you want to call it, the same way I would like to see an anime. And about that, pretty much what I'm saying is this. Haven't you ever like put on an anime, or you're watching Naruto or Dragon Ball Z or Inuyasha or whatever type of anime that you like, or TV show or series in general, and you say to yourself, wow, I would have liked for the character to do this and to do that here. Or sometimes you reflect on how the plot is going and you real deal tell yourself it would have been better if the story would have went like this, and like that, and hiding a little bit of mystery and then going on to revealing such a point. So basically, those same little concepts that you give yourself while you're watching TV, while you're watching a series, while you're watching manga, it's good to apply that to your story. And basically, that's how I do it. If you don't like to see fillers and all these other fillers, which I know that that's mainly what the anime adaptation does of the mangas, just to make the story a little bit longer, make the story a little bit, I won't say more interesting, but just to give it a little bit of length to the story overall. So if you don't like to see fillers, or you would like to have some type of background to some type of character, if you like to see everybody with a backstory, if you don't like to see like meaningless characters not not having a backstory, then you can actually do that. So it's basically putting yourself in the view and the thought of how you would like for the story to go. So basically, what I'm saying is I write my graphic novel or manga the same way how I would like to see an anime or a series, step by step. And the other tip that I can give you is you have to really be focused on your story. You have to get obsessed with it. And when I mean obsessed with it, I mean that there's not one day that goes by that I don't think about writing my story, or enhancing my character's backstory, or putting in some type of plot twist, or thinking of some type of situation that can make my story a little bit better to give it like that boom. And what I mean about that is that for you to be great at something, for you to be awesome, excellent, put in that little 10% over the top, is that you have to be immersed into your story. You have to constantly work on it. You have to constantly think about the story. You have to constantly adapt different things to the story. So you have to get obsessed. A pro athlete or a pro basketball player doesn't become the best, doesn't get signed by the NBA just because he picks up the ball once a week and plays the game once a week. No, I assure you that every day that person is actually dribbling the basketball. That person is actually trying to jump every day. That person is actually trying to work on his pass, trying to always play a game, trying to do running simulations to enhance his stamina. He's always trying to do something to be the best at basketball, and that's why Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan, or Kobe Bryant is Kobe Bryant, or Stephen Curry is Stephen Curry, etc., etc. And I'm sorry about the NBA aspects to everything. I don't really watch sports, so but that was like the best example that I could give to everybody. So you have to be obsessed with your story when you go into actually writing your story and trying to make the best That's like the only 2 tips I give you. You know, read your story, read what you have down, and either ways, you know, writing the story and actually scripting it or making your storyboard is 2 different things. Because when I start making the storyboard, even I change little aspects from here to there. Sometimes I see that I have some part that's a cliche or something that's already been done, so I want to have a little bit of spice or some type of uniqueness, and you can change it. I mean, everything is not the final product until you decide to release it or make it the final product. So just remember that one. And my tip to you is just be obsessed. And this is Gabi, and peace out.